You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that, and I completely agree with you. By the way, but we have a lot of great things to look forward to on SmackDown. A lot of possible matchups with Hardy and Edge, and then Jericho and Mysterio. So it's interesting to see where they go. But I would say this right now is probably the best the brand has been, and I'm definitely gonna go with Mysterio myself. Unless he's seriously injured, where they need to take the title off of him, and he'll require an operation or something. But other than that, I'm gonna go with Mysterio here. But isn't it amazing how it's the same company that writes the Monday show that also writes the Friday show, and it's two completely opposite, you know, shows, basically scripts, and one is so good and one is so bad. And of course, there's two different writing teams, but man, quite a difference, don't you think?
I do. I do think that, but I also think there's a lot going on with the hunger inside these wrestlers as individuals because you can two people can take the same script and one of them can just read off the script and the other one can take it above and beyond the call of what's called for, and he looks like a superstar. And I think you're seeing a lot of those wrestlers on SmackDown going beyond and above the script, and they're bringing it into your living room and making you get really involved with these storylines. So
Well, see,
props to them.
but that's yeah, you are right here, but that's not the case in this situation because I think on SmackDown they actually have something to work with, and I'll tell you what the reason for that is. Number one, the booking has made sense, and I know part of that is because Chris Jericho, he's so involved with his own storylines, and he's allowed from management and upper ups to be very very hands on when it comes to his storylines and his feuds, which is why his storylines have been probably the best ones on the show since the days of him and Shawn Michaels. And on SmackDown, there is no Triple H. There is no Stephanie McMahon running wild like crazy, making sure her husband gets a good storyline. That's happening on Raw now. Stephanie just overlooking things on SmackDown. So the way I see it is, you're totally right. These guys are hungry, and now they know that there is no higher up, no Triple H on the show that can basically shoot them down whenever he needs to. Undertaker's out with an injury, so he's not a particular attention case right now. So all the attention is going towards those guys, and I think it's really helping out. On Monday, you just have all the ego and all the attention put on two or three people, like me and you pointed out earlier, and that's what you end up getting as a result.
Monday just seems like a more scripted show.
Yeah, yeah, and it seems like the show where they go through 10,000 different versions, and what we get on the air is last minute, and they're not sure where they're going. There is no plans. There's nothing interesting. It's sad. But
I just don't understand what can change so much between one Monday and the next Monday. I mean, how many times can something change to the point where it's 5 minutes before curtain time and you still don't know what's about to happen?
it's really bad.
I don't understand that.
It's WCW, and it's WCW days all over again. And it's funny because Vince has changed his mind almost every single hour lately. It's pretty hilarious. But hey, let me get your opinion again. Big Show or John Cena? Who are we going with on that one?
Give me Big Show. I'll
Give me
take
Big
Big Show
Show.
on the over.
Oh man. I think Superman does it. I'll go with Cena.
Superman reminds me of Tim Tebow, and you know how much I hate Tim Tebow.
Here, there we go. There we go. It reminds me of Dwight Howard, and you know how much I hate Dwight Howard. But
Hey, it could be the Celtics. Give me a break.
oh god. Anyways, it's gonna be interesting. But you have Mysterio. I'll take. I want to go with Mysterio too, but I think I don't know how serious that injury is. Right now they're saying he's okay, but I guess I'll go with Mysterio. Let's go with Mysterio on this one.
Uh,
Um, Next up is your favorite match, one that you're looking forward to, and it's Christian defending the ECW title against the All American Jack Swagger.
no, it's the All-American Jack Swagger.
Oh, what did I say?
The All-American.
But you know what? He's the All American now. That's as far as I'm concerned, ladies and gentlemen. The All American. Thank you for that correction. Jack
That actually sounds
Swagger.
a lot better than he's actually called, and I tell you, he sure does deserve it. Uh, he, Jack Swagger, I cannot say enough about this man. And I know every time you and I talk, even off the show, I can't stop complimenting how much I love him.
Great
And
guy.
Neil also writes for X Headlines. He's one of our fantastic columnists. You can catch him on there. He writes Neil's highlight reel. Fantastic read. Please go read it.
Cheap plug.
And I'm sorry.
Cheap plug.
Cheap plug. Yeah, he earned it. I'll tell you that. His Green Hordes of Grappling column that he just put out, a two-parter, It's very entertaining, and he talks about a lot of these up and comers. And one of these guys is Jack Swagger, and I tell him all the time too that Jack Swagger is one that if I'm betting my money on somebody that's going to be in this company 10 years from now and is going to be the next, workhorse like Triple H or Shawn Michaels or somebody that's a household name, it's going to be Jack Swagger. He's got the look, he's got the personality, he's definitely looks like he has the longevity. He's got credibility already as the champion. I mean, this guy is going to be phenomenal. And his program with Christian is so entertaining. Captain Charisma. They're feet off each other. They work so well together. Both of them, they have this in-ring chemistry that's so entertaining to watch. And they tear the house down every time the two of them get in the ring. And this is my match to steal the show this Sunday at Judgment Day.
Hey, it's a good one. And the one important thing you forgot to mention that Jack Swagger has is that WWE upper-ups like him, and that's very important. They see him as a huge star down the line. They want to give him the push. They're giving him the right amount of time to shine. And as far as I'm concerned, he's probably going to be switching brands pretty soon. So he's probably going to be moving over to Raw or SmackDown. But for right now,
please, I'm begging. Can I just plead to the WWE right now to please put him on SmackDown so he has a future? Please do it.
I agree with you. I hope they listen to this. But odds are, it's now that we said that, he's gonna end up on Raw. But
that would be our luck.
That would be a great move, and I think SmackDown needs a heel right now as it is. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that happening. But well, actually, they need a face. Come to think of it. But anyways, Swagger, he has something in it, but he has something in him. It's just not so clear yet. It needs a little more practice. And that's why I think working with guys like Fit Finlay and Christian on ECW and Tommy Dreamer, some veterans who've been around, is really going to help him even more. And he definitely, just like you said, he has the look, he has the skills, he's a great guy. He's going to be big down the line. I think for this, for the sanity of the storyline and for keeping things the way they are, Christian should win. But I'm not sure where they're going. What do you think?
I'm the same way right now because I'm thinking next up in line for the ECW title, as far as getting title shots go, it's either going to be Tommy Dreamer or it's going to be Vladimir Kozlov.
Oh, God.
And I want to put Tommy Dreamer ahead of Kozlov just because of the storyline with Dreamer retiring before his contract. So I'm anticipating Dreamer at the next pay-per-view, One Night Stand, what's the new name? Extreme Rules or something like that?
Right. Extreme Rules.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to say One Night Stand. You know what I'm talking about. I think it'll be Tommy Dreamer facing the ECW champion. And I could definitely see a friendly face versus face match. Christian and Dreamer. Or you can see Swagger and Dreamer. I'm really torn, but I say they're going to keep it on Christian right now because he just got it. Don't take it off of him yet. Christian with the win.
Yeah, there it is. We're going to go with Christian. And it could even be a three-way. They could put Swagger in anyway. Add Dreamer to this and, have that as their main event. So we'll see how that goes.